a kompotse o depressa ke eng o le monyane so depression jwang o phela o ntse mo founung o phela o dutse mo founung o depressed jwang o phela o le mo founung depression jwang ko fetsa ho rekela diteki tsa 1.5 maloba mo ke tsa lo rekela diteki tsa 1.5 wa tsamaya wa lo botsa psychologist ha hore nna ke toxic o re nna ke toxic o re o tsamaya o botsa batho hore nna ke toxic awa la rasa depression o robetse le rasetsa depression betse ke Lesedi eja betse ke eja mwana ka ditse ka ofela ditse tse lenga mofotso ka bona o depressed eja guys batswadi batella guys yo batswadi batella but we love them and I think they are the biggest contributors to our mental health and aba aware, you know. I think especially in the black community because they don't really take this mental health thing serious. Like they don't take it serious. Like guys, go ref. We need to educate the black community. Not the black community only, but everybody needs to be educated about mental health. Right?
For time's sake.
Hey boos, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kalibitso ke Lesedi Ntaje, mogolong wa modibua, mina TBN Chinoto, na mani ya tolo, home e golelang e reng ha heta isi e tlhaga e lelane, ke re nna ke ngwana ya tsileng bopelong ya mma ke bega moqhele. If you are new here, please what? Oh, okay. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome baby, boo. Thank you for coming back. And in today's video, we will be talking about taking care of your mental health. Guys, if your mental health is in the pits, then everything else is gonna be in the pits. So your mental health is important, so I just thought that I should just share 5 tips on how you should take care of your mental health, you know. Yeah, taking care of your mental health 101. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first tip on my list, okay, a quick disclaimer, the tips are not in particular order, right? They are all important. So they are not in any particular order. So yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, tip number one, guys. Tip number one, write it down. Okay, no, I need to stop, right? Okay, tip number one, talk about your feelings, guys. Talk about your feelings. Talk. Okay, talk about your feelings, guys. Talk about your feelings. Talking about your feelings isn't a sign of weakness. It's part of taking care of yourself and putting yourself first, guys. If somebody does something wrong or does you wrong, for that matter, talk about it. Tell the person, oh, you know what, you did this and you did that and I didn't like it, and it stops right now. It stops, okay? It stops. Tell that person, yeah, it stops, right? So if something disturbs your inner peace, guys, just talk about it. You are because somebody or you know, even if somebody didn't do you wrong, but if you feel like you're not okay emotionally, talk to somebody about it, share it, just talk about it, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tip number two, right? Tip number yebo. Number two. Tip number two is ask for help. Nobody's a Sterling, nobody was a Bon MacGyver, nobody's a John Cena, nobody is a, yo guys, I almost said Stevie Wonder, but yo, sorry. Hey, sorry, no, isn't Stevie Wonder, ne? Isn't Stevie Wonder, but bo John Cena, bo MacGyver, bo Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer. Okay, no, I'm lying, guys. Nobody's a MacGyver, nobody's a Sterling, nobody is a Hulk, Spider-Man, Batman, okay, sure, but nobody's that, right? So we all get tired, we all get overwhelmed by whatever that is happening around us, or about everything and anything. And whenever things don't go the way we want them to go, you know, if things don't go according to plan, we often stress out, we cry, we, you know, yeah, man. But ask for help. Ask for help. Ask for help. Seek help. Talk to a friend. You know, talk to your friend, your family member, your mom, your dad, if you are comfortable with sharing whatever with them. And by asking for help, you will get help, because you don't know the help that the person is going to help you with. Well, understand that. So maybe if you talk to your mom can arrange a psychologist for you. Your friend knows somebody, you know. And in your institutions of higher learning, you know, okay, not in universities only, but at work, at school, you know, yeah, everywhere, there are psychologists that are available to help, I think, all the time. And if you feel like, oh, you sharp, you can just go there and ask for help. Just get help, guys. Get help. It's important. It is important. And I will link the number, SADG, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, South African Depression and Anxiety Group, something like that. I'll just link their number in the description box, or I'll put it here on the screen. Yeah, so if you feel like you're not okay, guys, guys. And tip number three. Okay, tip number three is take a break, right? The world, guys, can wait. Lefatshe ha le eme, no, go ha ke se right. Lefatshe la ema, you know. Lefatshe ha le eme. If you're not okay, lefatshe ha le eme, guys, and give yourself time. Give yourself time. Hey, give yourself time. Okay, guys, no, sorry, no, sorry, but give yourself time, guys. Taking a break doesn't have to be 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. It doesn't have to be expensive. By taking a break, you can just do your own mask. It's a mask. What's a mask? Wait, so mix it turmeric, just mask, chill, light up candles, you know, take a nice foamed bath, you know, watch a movie by yourself, you know, just spoil yourself, you know, meditate and sleep, you know. Sleep is important, because without sleep, then your mental health shame. Without sleep, understand, it won't sleep, mental health, this so if you don't sleep, if this is sleep, this is your mental health, and it is so it won't work. So make sure that you sleep, get at least 8 hours of sleep. And when my psychiatrist told me this, I was like, university, you know. So how I deal with it is, if I feel like everything is going left, you know, that's into is yeah, that. So when things are going that way and I feel like, you know what, I sleep. I make sure I sleep at least 8 hours. Ne? I sleep. I even have sleeping tablets on prescription just in case I can't sleep, right? So I sleep, take those sleeping tablets, and then I sleep. I make sure I sleep. And I get to, you know, feel like yeah. So guys, take a break. It's important. It is important to take a break. And we're moving on to tip number 4. Tip number 4. Okay, so tip number 4 is eat well and keep active. So what we eat affects how we feel. Understand that? So now I'm a Coke addict. I'm a recovering Coke addict, you know. I stopped drinking Coke. I only drink it on special occasions because, yeah, I'm addicted. I'm an addict. So for example, Coke triggers my anxiety, right? If I drink Coke, hey, I get sleepy. I understand that. So I know too much caffeine is not good for your mental health. So limit the amount of caffeine, amount of sugar, and eat vegetables. Understand? Eat vegetables. Just limit caffeine, sugar, little bev. Stay away from alcohol. I know it's not easy. I get to understand how it's not easy, but stay away from bev. Just drink water and stay away from alcohol. Now understand? Yeah. Eat your fruits and vegetables, guys. Eat your fruits and vegetables, and yeah, man, I think you'll be fine. You'll be okay. And by keeping active, I don't mean you should go join the gym and activate a gym account, because when you're trying to take care of your mental health, jog, mata, okay, hey, how libutswa utshwana le nna now. I don't know, ke botsa ke a itse. Walk, just take a walk around the block, jog around the block, do yoga in the comfort of your home. You don't even need to buy a yoga mat. Yeah, so just take care of yourself, just eat well, keep well, be active, you know. You study jumping jack, something. Yeah, Mara, the important advice under this category, under point number 12, stay away from alcohol. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sharp. And then, unfortunately, we're on the last tip. Okay, we're on the last tip. Tip number 5. Tip number 5. Tip number 5. Tip number 5. Okay. We are now on tip number 5, the last but not least. You know, it's not the last tip on earth, but number 5 is the last tip on this video. Ne? So tip number 5 is accept yourself. Accept yourself. We are all different. We are all unique. We all have a different fingerprint. Meaning, you are you, you are you, she is she, he is he. Well, understand? So accepting yourself is top 2, not number 2, but it's top 2. Understand? Go with this tip. It's to be number 1. Accepting yourself should be number 1, but okay, top 2, not no 2. We got it. Yeah. So be happy with who you are. Be happy with who you are. just because mang ke Beyonce, wena kwena Lesedi manje tshwantse o llele hore wena kwena Lesedi. No, accept yourself, accept yourself. Dumela hore wena kwena Lesedi. Le utlwela my intro. Yes, you have to accept who you are. And just because things are working out for somebody in a certain way, it doesn't mean it's gonna work out for you exactly that way. Won't understand that. And if somebody is doing something a certain way, it does not mean that way is the only way. That is the way, the truth. Be yourself. Go accept who you in your own race, own lane, own pace. Like, understand? Everybody has a casta seminia. I casta seminia. So just be proud with who you are. Just be proud with who you are. Like, be proud with who you are. Accept and recognize the things that you cannot do well. Ne? Be accepted. Be recognize. Oh yeah. What did Nali say? Ne? I can pay. I can pay. Ne? Yeah, accept. Just accept that you can't cook and you can't clean like the way somebody else cleans, or you can't do maths just exactly as your lecturer does it. Mahadi lecture. Hey, stop for another day. Yeah. Just because Mang is doing something that way doesn't mean you should do it that way, right? So just accept who you are, be proud of yourself, accept and recognize whatever that you cannot do well, but focus on what you can do. Understand? If you like shapa cream spinach, how na limu ke go high get a cream spinach fail. I get get a cream spinach. Ki focus ko se ke tseba. Tsetsa go mang a etsa beetroot. I batlen. Because I'm accepting what I can do. I cannot do beetroot, but it's cream spinach, so ki to stick a cream spinach. Now understand? So I hope the example that I'm doing makes sense, right? I hope it makes sense. So yeah, I think we are done with the tips. We are done with the tips. You know, guys, you are not alone. Talk to somebody that you can trust. You know, when your mental health is in the pits, go feel go whenever go. You know, and I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, so you're not alone. Talk to somebody if you feel like your mental health is in the tip. In the pits, go uyagoisha sana mtakabawo mutasi. If you feel like uyagoisha, just talk to somebody. You know, often if you talk about something, like if you open up, you know, that's usually the first step to recovery. Like, understand? Talking about the problem is the first step to recover. So yeah, man, I think we are done. And the other day on my WhatsApp status, I posted something about, I said if you're not okay, seek help. You know, talk about things, and yes, pray guys. You know, be faithful, and you know, have faith, be optimistic. You know, yeah, just pray, and mudimu utlo. But God helps those who help themselves. Excuse me. Mudimu utusa by tusa. You know, if you're gonna be out here, your mental health is on zero. When are you busy saying, yeah, mudimu usheba jwalo or bathong wena so no batla thuso. Like, understand? So go seek help, guys. Yes, God is there, God is good all the time, but seek help, right? So I'll close this off with a verse, a Bible verse, okay, which is Isaiah 41. Ooh, Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye. Bye.